Good day, everyone. Welcome to our Social Studies virtual class. This is your teacher, Miss Michelle Joy. This video is just a recap makeup class, especially for the students who were not able to join our Google Meet virtual class. Now, please watch the entire video from the start to the end so you can catch up for the topics that you missed for today. So class, before we go with our discussion, let us have a short recap or review of the last topics that we have discussed last Friday. The first one is government. What is government? A government is the ruling authority for a community or society. They lead the country as a whole. Next, the second one that we studied is about government services. So these are just some examples of services our government provides for us. Military for protection, police officers to maintain the peace and unity of the country, fire protection in case we have fire, free public education like the temple schools, especially for the less fortunate ones, roads and bridges that connect different provinces and places, public libraries where every people can read books, Medicare and Medicaid, where you can go to hospitals and pay cheaper than the usual. So again, class, two topics that we have discussed last Friday, government and government services. Now, class objectives of the lesson. The first one is students must be able to know what a rule maker and a rule breaker is. The second one, students must be able to know why a country needs law. So again, class, if you want to know about rule maker, rule breaker, and why do you think a country needs law, then you have to watch the entire video. So today, class, we have discussed about Unit 3, which is protected by laws. And these are the words to learn that we will be encountering in our next slides. Please repeat after me so you can still practice your reading skills and your speaking skills even if you're just at home. Are you ready now? Let's start reading. Number 1, law. Number 2, government. Number 3, rule maker. Number 4, rule taker. Number 5, rule breaker. Now let's have a short discussion for each word. What is law? Law provides rules for people to follow. It tells us what we can and cannot do. Imagine, class, a country without a law, a country without rules. It will be so chaotic. The second word, government. What is government? Government is the system that sets up and enforces a society's laws and institutions. Some governments are controlled by a few people, like if it's a monarchical type of government or ecclesiastical type of government, only 1 or 2 people control the government, okay? Headed by the government, I should say. Some are controlled by many, like Republican type of government, like a constitutional monarchical type of government. Now, class, rule maker. Rule maker, chaos controller. So because they make the rules, they make sure that they control chaos. When you say chaos, war. Okay, that makes the community or society or even the whole country chaotic. Next, rule taker or receiver. A receiver can be defined as a person appointed to take into his possession the property of the company, which is the subject of a charge, and to deal with it primarily for the benefit of the holder of the charge. So basically, class, taker means the person who receives something from someone or from somewhere. And the last word that we have, rule breaker. Rule breaker, chaos creator. Okay, so they are the people who breaks the rule. Okay, they do not really care about the rule. They are not really afraid of the consequences of their action. So class, these are the 5 words to learn that we have: law, government, rule maker, rule taker, and rule breaker.
This is a story about a day with no rules. Hi, this is Ryan, and he hates rules. Every morning, Ryan has to wake up early to go to school. In school, Ryan have to follow so many rules, like listening and keeping quiet while the teacher is teaching. At home, Ryan have more rules to follow. No TV till you eat your dinner and finish your homework, Ryan, his mommy said. I wish we could live in a world with no rules, Ryan thought to himself. Suddenly, Ryan is back in school. Wait, what? Where am I? Where's everyone? Ryan's friends came into the classroom, talking and laughing so loudly. Hi guys, why are you guys late? Where is Miss Annie? Ryan asked. Today is a no rules day. Miss Annie don't feel like teaching, so she went home, Bella replied. Wait, no rules day? Which means I can do whatever I want? Yay, I'm going home to play. Ryan jumped for joy. Ryan rushed home feeling all excited. Mommy, I'm home. What's for lunch? I'm hungry, he shouted. Ryan noticed that the house was in a mess. Oh, sorry honey, it's no rules day and I don't feel like cooking or cleaning today, his mommy replied. Oh well, this means I can eat all the chocolates I want and watch TV while eating, he thought. After eating, he got another great idea. I can go to the park to ride my new bicycle because I can do whatever I want. While riding down the street, he noticed that there was chaos everywhere. People are shouting and fighting, fire on the street, and no one to put it out. Trash everywhere. At the park, he saw his friends playing, and Derek came up to him. I like your new bicycle. I want to have it. Derek snatched Ryan's bicycle. Hey, that's my new bicycle. My dad just bought for me. Ryan shouted angrily. I can do and have whatever I want because it's no rules day, Derek smirked. Ryan soon realized that when there are no rules, people can do whatever they want. This means policemen, firefighters, and even cleaners don't have to work to keep the world clean, safe, and peaceful. There will be no teachers to teach kids from what is right and wrong. He has to live in a dirty and messy house because no one wants to clean it up. Ryan wished he didn't wish for the world to have no rules. Ryan, are you listening? Suddenly, he heard Miss Annie's voice in the background. Wait, what? I was dreaming? What a relief! Mommy, are you home? He shouted. Then he heard his mommy's voice came from the kitchen. Ryan, are you back? Are you hungry? Ryan is glad that everything is back to normal. Now he knows why rules are important. Do you think rules are important?
Now, class, let us read about rule. It's not in your book, so please follow after me. Rule. A rule is an appropriate principle regulating the practice or procedure of a specific activity. Following rules is compulsory because I told you already, when we do not have rules or laws to follow, it will be chaotic every day because people will just do everything they want, good or bad. Next, rule taker. They try to catch up with their leader. They try to adopt the good practices carried on by the leader. So they follow the rules. They want a peaceful community or society to live in. Next, rule breaker. They are the ones who break rules. They create new concepts and reinvent their sectors of activity. They do not follow rules. They break it or they create their own rules. They are the people who make the society, community, or even the whole country chaotic. Now, the last word that we have, rule maker, they are the current leaders in a given sector of activity. Basically, they are the government. They preserve the rules that allow them to maintain their leadership. Because of these rules, class, people obey. Because if we do not obey, we will be punished. Certain punishment is going to happen to us. It's very simple. If you did something that is against the rule or law, you will be punished because it's the rule. Imagine a country without a rule. It will be chaotic. Everybody wants to be the leader. Everybody will be fighting. Now, class, it's time for me to give you activity, and this activity is only for today. Answer page 24 of your book, Social Studies. Okay? Please take a picture of your Social Studies book, page 24, after answering that page and upload it on the Social Studies album I created in your classes line group. Good luck and thank you so much. As we now come to the end of our lesson, and if you want to ask something, you can send me a message in our Google Classroom or you can send me a message in my personal line account. Stay safe, everyone, and don't forget to do your homework. See you again on Friday. Bye!